fiction contains grotesque images that may disturb some viewers. I would tell him to touch grass, but there is no grass. He sees no grass. Smart talkover. When I enter the yard, I realize that the front door has been left wide open. Light from the living room is seeping out into the hallway, and I hear what sounds like someone smacking their lips. There's also a tantalizing fragrance in the air. Something smells strange, though not unpleasant. The aroma is quite soothing, in fact. It reminds me of Saya's hair. At first, I'm surprised by what I see in the living room. The floor is covered with what looks to be some kind of grass. Probably the source of the herb-like smell. And there are fruit or vegetable-like balls of varying size scattered everywhere. Wait, he's actually touching grass! He's actually touching grass! Oh my god! He touched grass! He's actually touching grass. I'm sorry, whoever told me that Humidori can't touch grass. He can! He can! He can! He can! We did it! We didn't read it. We're so back!
Saya.
Saya! Saya turns around, her eyes wide with surprise. She then looks away sheepishly, like a child caught at some prank. How do I look at the... What is that? And how does this look like grass? Soylent. She's eating Soylent. No, but what is that? What is that? Jelly? Oh god. I mean... I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't object.
一ついいかな?
I scoop up the closest fruit thing and pop it into my mouth, ignoring Saya's attempt to wave me off. It has a strange texture, soft and pliable, like a peach or a pear. When I bite into it with my back teeth, a succulent juice fills my mouth, combined with a sharp, strong fragrance. It's unlike anything I've ever tasted.
ねえ、大丈夫？それって...
Nothing like reaping a ripe forbidden fruit. I mean, I would.
僕でも食べられる味だ。っていうよりうまいよ、これ。
そうなの?
At first, Saya looks dumbstruck, but then she bursts out laughing.
そうなんだ。ふみのりもこういうのが好きだったんだ。なんだ、あれこれ工夫して頑張ってた私がバカみたい。
She's just like him. So she eats like animals, like little animals. There used to be a lot of stray cats around campus, looking for scraps from the students. One day, the cats suddenly disappeared. And it wasn't that they'd stopped coming. It was more like they'd vanished from the area entirely. Wait, they're actually... I was gonna say cats! I was gonna say cats just now! I was gonna say, oh, she eats the cats? But I stopped myself. I called it! Oh my god, I'm so good. I'm so good.
といいけど。
Your replies with a groomy. Your replies with a your replies with a Why can't I say it? Oh yeah, Huminori should smell. Oh yeah, how do people not notice that he stinks? Do you think he takes a shower? I hate Axe. One time, I was in the men's section and I was like spraying cologne into the air so I could smell it to like see why people were hating on it so bad. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I also sniff like men's what is that, shampoo? And it smells nicer than women's shampoo. What? Yeah, I like spray it into like the air and then I run into it to like smell it. I only do it when I'm alone though. I'm not that weird. Are you 11? No! I was just curious. I was curious. How else are you supposed to smell it? I don't want to spray it on myself. Okay, I'm out. Thank you for the super chat, Malcolm. I'm out though. I'm done with you. I'm done. Kuminori wasn't going home, as became obvious when he boarded a train heading in the opposite direction. Koji's next guess was that he was going to see his doctor at the T University Hospital, but Huminori rode straight through the closest station.
どこに向かってる?
Where is he going? Stalker alert! At first, Koji felt ashamed for tailing his friend like this. You should be. But his conscience fell silent as Huminori's actions grew more mysterious. Isn't this his house? Oh yeah, it might be actually. After waiting to see if Huminori comes back out, Koji approaches the gate and checks the nameplate. You're right! Ogai, it reads. Koji has never heard of anyone by that name among Huminori's acquaintances. Next, oh my god, he's doing his best! He's doing his best for her! He's doing his best for her, isn't he? Koji settles down on a bench to begin his stakeout. Oh, smoker alert. Smoker alert! After Koji's one pack of cigarette runs out, he smoked an entire pack. He smoked an entire pack in the neighborhood. After some brief consideration, Koji decides that, right now, investigating the house is more important than tailing Huminori. What are you, a detective? He rings the doorbell just to make sure. After receiving the expected silence in response, he checks to make sure no one is watching and turns the doorknob. The door is not locked. The moment he enters the house, stale air, thick with mold and dust, fills Koji's nostrils. It is the unmistakable smell of a house that has long lain untouched. As a medical student himself, you smoke? He is able to discern at a glance that this study belongs to a medical professional, and a high-level one at that. Oh my god, this song! What's the time signature of this song? I can't tell. Sounds like 5-4. How do you tell? I can't tell. Judging by the content of the books, a smorgasbord. What is that word? I have never seen anybody use that word in my life. A smorgasbord of technical volumes far beyond a simple student's understanding. What? I can't. Somebody's. I'm going to offend a lot of people by reading this. I'm going to offend a lot of people. Trait de chiffre? appears to concern semiotics, but ars magna et ultima is some kind of treatise on divination. And then there's a Voynich manuscript, which looks like some sort of picture book. So is trait de chiffre real? Sorry for offending you, French people. I have never heard or spoken a lick of French in my life. Excuse me, I leave. Boris is somewhere offended? Good, he can stay offended. Bones. A mountain of bones. Black, with dry flesh and blood. Koji puts one hand against the wall to steady himself as his legs threaten to buckle. Something is wrong. He realizes as he tries desperately to get his thoughts in order. The bones are too small, and there are too many of them. They aren't human. After taking several deep breaths to calm himself, Koji enters the bathroom and examines the tub. The bones are piled atop each other like fallen leaves. They appear to be from small animals, perhaps cats or dogs. Even so, the quantity is mind-boggling. How many bodies would it take to produce this many bones? In the first place, what the hell was Fuminori doing here?
どうした、コウジ。
Koji whirls around, his light revealing Fuminori's expressionless face.
不法侵入だぞ、コウジ。
お前だって同じだろうが。
Standing in the entrance, Fuminori glares coldly at Koji over his shoulder. The utter lack of emotion in his eyes gives Koji pause.
僕の後をつけてきたんだね、コウジ。Koji swallows. What can he say? そういうのは迷惑だ。二度とやらないでもらいたい。
ああ。
Fuminori walks away without another word, leaving Koji alone in the entrance. Up until this very moment, concern for his friend was still at the forefront of his mind. Now, however, that concern is swiftly giving way to a growing sense of dread. Does the Fuminori he knew no longer exist? Was the person who just stared Koji down and... Does the Fuminori he knew no longer exist? Was the person who just stared Koji down an imposter wearing Fuminori's skin? Koji has begun to believe that it might be so. Back in Fuminori's POV. What a nuisance.